Hi, I'm Alan. Let's talk about annuity due problem today. As you can see later, the annuity due problem is very similar to the regular annuity problem, except that the first cash flow is starting today. Let's look at the question. Starting today, if I were to deposit the $100 into the bank every year for a period of 5 years, what would be the accumulated value of the investment at the end of a 5-year time frame, assuming an interest rate of 5%. Let's draw the timeline. It is a straight line with the first year of 0, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5 years. So you're starting depositing $100 today, and then $100 in year 1, $100 in year 2, $100 in year 3, and $100 in year 4. So there are a total of 5 cash flow, and there's no cash flow at the end of year 5. The question asks us to solve for the value of the money at this point in time. Let's go to Excel to solve the question. In Excel, you just need to type the cash flow to be 100, period to be 5 years, interest rate to be 5%. The future value of the series of cash flow at the end of year 5 would be equals to FV of the rate, which is 5%. Amper would be 5 years. Cash flow would be 100. And then comma, you are going to enter the PV because there's no PV, you just put 0. Type has to make sure it has to be the beginning of the period. So you will see that the answer would be in a negative number. That is really common because Excel would see that if you are getting a positive cash flow today, you are going to get a negative cash flow in the future. So if you want to make it a positive number, just put the negative in front of the FV to make it positive. So the answer said that if I put $100 at the beginning of each year for 5 years, I'm going to get the $580.19 at the end of the period. Let's see how much interest we get from the investment. So the total interest is going to be just $580.19. Subtract the $100 multiplied by the 5 years. So in total, we got $80.19 from the investment. So on the other hand, if we were to deposit the money at the end of each year, so I'm going to get the future value of the 5%, and Amper would be 5 years, PMT would be 100, present value would be 0, the end of the period would be 0. I'm going to get $552.56. So I'm just also going to put a negative in front of it to make it positive. So the difference between the annuity due and annuity regular question, the difference in interest is going to be $27.63. So in conclusion, we are going to get $27.63 more at the end of 5 years if we were to put $100 at the beginning of each year instead of at the end of each year into the bank if you get 5% interest rate. That's all for today about annuity due. Thank you.